The circulatory system is a closed-loop transport network responsible for oxygen delivery, nutrient distribution, waste removal, hormonal signaling, temperature regulation, and immune defense. Oxygen delivery begins in the lungs. When you inhale, oxygen travels down the respiratory tract and reaches microscopic air sacs called alveoli. These alveoli are surrounded by dense capillary networks. Because of a concentration gradient, oxygen diffuses across the thin alveolar capillary membrane into the blood. Inside the capillaries, oxygen binds to hemoglobin molecules within red blood cells. Each hemoglobin molecule can bind up to 4 oxygen molecules, forming oxyhemoglobin. This oxygenated blood travels through pulmonary veins into the left atrium of the heart, then into the left ventricle. From there, the left ventricle contracts forcefully, pushing blood into the aorta and into systemic circulation. As blood moves through arteries, arterioles, and finally capillaries, oxygen is released due to lower oxygen concentration in tissues and changes in pH and temperature. Oxygen diffuses into cells, where it is used in cellular respiration to produce ATP. At the same time, carbon dioxide, a metabolic waste product, diffuses from cells into the blood, beginning its return journey to the lungs. After digestion, macronutrients are broken down into absorbable forms: glucose, amino acids, fatty acids, vitamins, and minerals. These nutrients are absorbed primarily through the small intestine into the bloodstream. Water-soluble nutrients enter capillaries directly, while fats are transported via the lymphatic system before entering circulation. The blood plasma carries these nutrients to the liver via the hepatic portal system. The liver regulates nutrient levels, stores excess glucose as glycogen, detoxifies substances, and redistributes nutrients as needed. From there, nutrients circulate throughout the body. At the capillary level, nutrients diffuse into cells. Glucose is used for energy, amino acids for protein synthesis, fatty acids for storage or metabolism. Cells continuously generate metabolic waste. Carbon dioxide is transported in 3 forms: dissolved in plasma, bound to hemoglobin, and primarily as bicarbonate ions. This carbon dioxide is transported back to the lungs for exhalation. Nitrogenous waste, mainly urea, is produced in the liver from protein metabolism. Urea travels through the bloodstream to the kidneys, where it is filtered out and excreted in urine. Other toxins are processed and detoxified in the liver. Without continuous waste removal, toxic buildup would rapidly disrupt cellular function. Hormones are chemical messengers released by endocrine glands directly into the bloodstream. Because they travel through blood, they can reach distant target organs. For example, insulin regulates glucose uptake. Adrenaline increases heart rate and prepares the body for stress. Hormones bind to specific receptors on target cells, triggering precise physiological responses. This makes the circulatory system essential for long-distance communication within the body. The circulatory system regulates body temperature through vasodilation and vasoconstriction. When body temperature rises, blood vessels near the skin dilate, increasing blood flow to the surface, allowing heat to dissipate. When body temperature drops, blood vessels constrict, reducing heat loss and preserving core temperature. Blood plays a central role in immune defense. White blood cells circulate throughout the bloodstream, constantly monitoring for pathogens. When infection occurs, white blood cells migrate through capillary walls into affected tissues where they identify, attack, and destroy pathogens. Plasma also carries antibodies and immune proteins that assist in neutralizing threats. The heart is a 4-chambered muscular pump, divided into right and left sides. The right side handles deoxygenated blood. The right atrium receives blood from systemic veins. The right ventricle pumps it to the lungs via the pulmonary artery. The left side handles oxygenated blood. The left atrium receives blood from the lungs. The left ventricle pumps it into systemic circulation. The left ventricle has the thickest muscular wall due to the high pressure required to circulate blood throughout the body. Valves ensure unidirectional flow: the tricuspid valve, pulmonary valve, mitral valve, and aortic valve. These valves prevent backflow during contraction. The heart's rhythm is controlled by its electrical conduction system. The sinoatrial SA node initiates the impulse, causing atrial contraction. The signal then reaches the atrioventricular AV node before spreading through the ventricles, causing contraction. This coordinated activity produces the heartbeat. Blood vessels form an extensive network. Arteries carry blood away from the heart under high pressure. They have thick, elastic walls that allow expansion and recoil. The largest artery is the aorta. Veins return blood to the heart under lower pressure. They contain valves that prevent backflow and often rely on skeletal muscle contractions to assist circulation. Capillaries are the smallest vessels and have walls only 1 cell thick. They are the primary sites of exchange. Oxygen and nutrients move into tissues, while waste products enter the bloodstream. Red blood cells often pass through capillaries in single file due to their small diameter. Blood consists of 4 main components. Red blood cells contain hemoglobin and are specialized for oxygen transport. They lack a nucleus, allowing more space for hemoglobin, and have a lifespan of approximately 120 days. White blood cells are part of the immune system. Different types perform different roles, including attacking pathogens and producing antibodies. Platelets are cell fragments involved in clotting. When a vessel is damaged, platelets aggregate, form a plug, and activate clotting factors to stop bleeding. Plasma is the liquid component, composed mostly of water. It transports nutrients, hormones, proteins, and waste throughout the body. The circulatory system operates continuously. The heart pumps blood, blood travels through vessels, capillaries exchange materials, cells receive oxygen and nutrients, waste is removed. This cycle repeats constantly. Interruption for even a few minutes can result in irreversible cellular damage. The circulatory system is not just a transport network. It is the foundation of cellular survival. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe to support this channel.